more show?
One more show at 9 p.m. Central
Okay,
tonight.
one more show with Terry at 9 p.m. Central. Let me share with you a quick little recap of what we had. You can go to ShopHQ.com to continue adding to your cart, upgrading every single bedroom in the house. This is another fan favorite, and it is my host pick of the day. It's a 2-pack of your pillow protectors. You are going to choose your size, and then do you want the copper or the silver? 20% off, Honor 20. Yes, coupon code today, all day long, $99 or more. You're going to get that 20% off. I will be right back with your Wagner paint sprayer.
Welcome to my Capri table setting from Sophistiplate, brand new, debuting at ShopHQ, one of Oprah's favorites. It's Instagrammable for the modern house. I say skip the dishes, skip the mess, enjoy the party. Cheers.
Every day can be an adventure. Expand your love of Anushka handbags with the premiere of Anna by Anushka. This new heritage collection is currently exclusive to ShopHQ. Quality construction in supple leather with traditional generational craftsmanship sets these apart. With classic silhouettes in contemporary colors and specialty prints and patterns. Join us for the exclusive premiere of Anna by Anushka right here at ShopHQ.
Feeling lucky? Discover jewelry with high-stakes opulence during Vegas Rocks at ShopHQ. Suit up for sparkle with more than 165 brand new arrivals. We're doubling down with 2 new premieres. Designer Claire Vassaux brings signature style with trending gemstones. Color Crush debuts exclusive pieces to make a statement. And you've hit the jackpot at ShopHQ with free shipping. Go all in with new jewelry during Vegas Rocks on ShopHQ and ShopHQ.com. Feeling lucky? Discover jewelry.
Every day can be an adventure. Expand your love of Anushka handbags with the premiere of Anna by Anushka. This new heritage collection is currently exclusive to ShopHQ. Quality construction in supple leather with traditional generational craftsmanship sets these apart. With classic silhouettes in contemporary colors and specialty prints and patterns. Join us for the exclusive premiere of Anna by Anushka right here at ShopHQ.
Welcome back to ShopHQ, everybody. We are going to be talking about, in this next hour, your Wagner handheld electric paint sprayer. This day only pricing for you at $99.99. We also have a coupon code available for you all day today here at ShopHQ. We hope that you guys are enjoying your holiday, enjoying your Memorial Day, and also enjoying some extra savings here at ShopHQ. Your code is Honor 20 if you want to mark that down, or you can scan the barcode on your screen. 20% off of orders $99 or more. Welcome into the show, everyone. We are so excited to shop with you here today. We have Paul Ryan joining us for this hour. This is your second to last presentation on the day here. He's a home inspector, a handyman, a licensed contractor for 15 years plus, a home product specialist, and a host of over 250 DIY national TV shows. Welcome to our paint shop today.
Yeah, that's what it is.
ShopHQ. I am going to learn to paint. I put my paint shirt on.
Perfect.
We're going to be doing this together. This is how you get an easy, even coat every single time.
It is, and it's also going to motivate you to do those projects you said, you know what, I might want to do that. Nah, I don't want to do it. I might want to do that. But by the end of the show, you're going to want to do all these projects because this makes it simple. As Hannah said, this gives you an automobile type finish. And what I mean by that, you're gonna have a perfect coat every single time. You're not gonna be wasting paint. That's really important as well, with gallons of paint starting at about $35 a gallon. You wanna make sure you're using all the paint. We're gonna do all the stuff that you need to see today, and we're gonna start off with a door because curb appeal, right? Anybody selling their houses out there? Anybody need to make a
I
big
just
statement?
bought one, Paul.
Did you?
And it needs a lot of paint.
So here's what they'll tell you. When you walk up to a house and you look at it, most realtors will tell you the first thing you're drawn to is the front door.
Exactly.
So is your front door drab? Is your front door dreary? You want to change the color of it? How about if we can change it really, really quickly?
Okay.
So this
see
is
the
what
magic.
Wagner allows you to do.
What?
This is a 6-panel door. It's got all
Look
the
at that.
intricacies in there. It's got all the nooks and crannies, but
Look
you're
how
getting
fast.
one coat coverage. You're allowing yourself to change the look of that door
What?
literally in seconds, and you're going to get that perfect one coat coverage every time. What that means for you, you're not coming back over with a roller,
Right. You don't have
with
to go
brushes.
in. No.
You're not
It's
having
done.
grumps.
And look how you even have the divots here in the construction of the door. We don't have to go in with a small paintbrush.
That's one
to
of the
be able
reasons.
to get that.
That's one of the reasons I chose the 6-panel door. I wanted you to see the detail work on there and what most people have to deal with. Most people have to deal with paintbrushes and rollers, and there's no way to get that perfect coat every single time. And the nice thing I like about this is that if you don't like the color, you just paint over it. Because that's the thing with paint. It gives you an instant look, and it gives you an instant change, but you're doing it with a fraction of the time, and we are done.
Presto changeo, it is done.
51 seconds to paint a door.
51 seconds. So we don't need any other tools anymore. You don't need the small paint brushes to get in there on all of those details of the door. Here's what's so great about it. You also have different settings here as well. Can you talk to us about
I'll
those?
take you on a tour because this is the beauty of having this on the Wagner. The last shot we just had, can we go back to that shot for just a second? Because I want you to see that there's no drips, no streaks, no paint anywhere. See all that paint? Now that paint is going where it should. And what I mean by that is in the nooks and crannies. It's on those detail looks there as well. Thank you for that shot, by the way, guys, because that's really important.
Yeah.
The reason you can do it is because of all the details Wagner has put into the sprayer.
Okay.
A lot of people think, okay, paint sprayer. You pick it up, put the paint in, you push the button, you go. You can do that, but here's some of the controls that you have you won't find on any other paint sprayer. First one is right here. This is the turbine. This is what generates the air that pushes the paint out. You can go high, you can go low. Just flick the switch.
Love it.
If you go high, it's going to have more paint. If you go low, it's going to have less paint, and that gives you more control.
Okay.
Here's more control right here. This is a wide fan spray or a narrow fan spray. All you do is flick the button. So you want a wide spray or a narrow spray, you can do that as well. Another control that you have is right here, and this is what allows you to adjust how far that trigger pulls. So that trigger, when I pull it, paint comes out. If I adjust this all the way up, less paint's going to come out. So if you're doing wide surfaces, I'm going to have this on high. I'm going to have this on wide. I'm going to have this all the way open. If I'm doing detail work that we'll see a little bit later, low, thin, and no skinny.
Oh my gosh.
Now, one more thing you can do, you can also paint horizontally or vertically. All I need to do, rotate that 90 degrees, and you're painting any way you want. So it could not be simpler, and that's what Wagner has done. Remember, this is a company that's been around for over 65 years. They get it. They understand. I've been on the network here for 24 years. I have never sold any other paint sprayer than the Wagner paint sprayer because it is the best of the best. They are the industry leaders. And when you get this home, you saw the door. It's going to make your life so much easier because you don't have to worry about the hassles of doing that kind of work.
Quick question here. Cord length.
Yes, cord length's about 8 feet.
8 feet here. So, okay, so that is getting to every single corner of the room. So think about this. If you want to stain decks, if you have some of those areas of the house that you said, you know what, I'll deal with it later. Not only that, I want to talk pricing. And I told you, I just bought a house here in Minnesota. My entire house is blue. You never realize how much you dislike blue until it's like all around you. Every single room is blue. So the previous owners love the color blue paint.
I get it.
So I'm thinking to myself, along with everything else that I have to do to really get my house updated, the price of what it would cost to bring in professional painters to do the job, that can get very pricey.
Well, I will tell you that painters start at about $50 an hour.
Yep.
If you want to paint a house, usually starts at about $4,000, goes all the way up to $16,000, $17,000, depending on the detail work that you have.
Yeah.
And that's real life stuff. I mean, that's what contractors are getting.
Right.
If you want to paint a door, it's probably going to be $100 a door. If you want to do a deck, it's going to be so much per foot, and they have to stain it and they have to prep it.
Yeah.
You're doing all that with a Wagner paint sprayer and saving so much time. Remember, this saves about 20% more paint than it would be if you're using brushes and rollers because you're wasting so much paint.
Okay.
With this, because it's such a perfect coat,
Yeah.
you're not putting on too much paint, you're not wasting paint. You dump
Saving
this
money.
out, we'll show you the cleaning as well. It could not be simpler, so that's why this is great.
Almost 700 of these already sold today. You were talking about the power and quality that is Wagner here at ShopHQ. Look at this. Everybody look at your television screen right now. I'm so excited because with our coupon code, yes, we have a coupon, Honor20 takes your price down to $79.99. This is blowing my mind. The fact that you can get such a quality paint job, the fact that you can DIY every single thing in your house, this is a solution for so many of you, but we're not breaking the bank in order to do that. $79.99. At that price, I think you should get a couple of them. One for you, one for somebody else that you know.
Trust me, the neighbors will want to borrow this. They will definitely want to
Rent it
borrow
out.
this. I have borrowed mine out. The one I have at home is 5 years old.
Okay.
And I've been using it for a ton of different projects. My neighbor's been using it. Everybody's been using it because it's so easy and because it saves you so much time. We're going to show you how much time it saves right now. Do a little contest if you don't
Is this the
mind.
challenge?
I'm going to have you
That's
go
why I
over
wore
there.
my paint shirt. All right, here we
I'm
go.
going to see you got a roller.
Oh, I have the roller. Wait.
It's so disappointing when I do this. So here's what I'll have you do.
Okay.
I'm going to have you start on this side of the wall here.
Okay.
I'm going to start on this side of the wall.
Uh-huh.
We'll just meet in the middle, okay?
Meeting in the middle.
we'll just meet in the
Okay.
middle.
Oh, wait, you started before me.
That's all right. You'll be just fine.
Okay, here we go.
Now, the one thing you need to do, remember you got to get up that 8 feet
Oh,
like
I
I'm getting
can't.
up. So I'm getting
And
up
so
8
my
feet with
pressure
no
is
ladder.
less. Okay. I can't get all the pressure that I want up there.
All right, you're doing pretty good.
There we go. All right, we're meeting in the middle. Okay. All right. All right.
There's a couple things we're going to notice when we're done painting here.
Ah!
The first thing is, by the way, I'm done.
What?
Now, there's a couple things we need to talk about here. First of all, you did a pretty good job.
Okay. Oh,
You
thank
put in a lot of paint, and
Yeah,
that's great
I
because
did.
you got a really good coat.
Are you going to inspect my work now?
I don't have to, because here's what I'll tell
He
you.
already knows what I've done.
I already know the Wagner. The Wagner puts on a perfect coat every single time. Remember I talked about wasting paint?
Yeah.
A lot of people waste paint because they think they have to put so much on. And you don't have to put so much on if you have the proper coat. Remember,
noticed a couple
this
drips
is a
up there.
perfect coat.
Yeah.
This has streaks and runs and more paint over here, more paint over there.
Yeah.
Now, it's nothing that you did. It's just the nature of using a roller.
Right, exactly.
When you use a roller, it's not a perfectly timed machine.
Yeah.
You're not going to have that perfect coat.
Look at this.
Yeah. Now, and the nice thing about this, it's one coat coverage.
Yeah.
You don't have to come back over it.
No.
A lot of times with rollers, what people have to do is they have to come back over it with a roller.
Yeah, look, I missed some.
Yeah, they got to
areas
get
up
rid of the nap
there.
marks. They got to come back and finish up again and again and again. This is one coat, you walk away and you're done.
Yeah.
That's the beauty.
I cannot tell you how many times we have painted with regular old rollers and paint brushes in the homes that we've owned over the last couple of years, my husband and I, and the areas that I notice, it just sticks out, right?
Sure.
From the drips on the wall that you see over time to the one area that maybe you didn't get enough pressure like I did up here. If it's a little bit higher up and you're saying, oh, okay, it was a quick paint job that I did. I didn't spend as much time as I should. I didn't have that quality control. And then you get little areas like that that just bother you every single time you walk into the room. This is an even coat every single time, giving you that one coat coverage.
And when you use a roller way up top, what you're going to do is you're trying to get that paint up and you're going to walk away. And then you start to see the drips, the blobs, the streaks that start to come down.
Yeah.
This way you don't have to worry about that. You're perfect time. Every time you do that paint, it's going to dry very, very easily as well. Now we're going to bring a deck in here because I want to talk about what we do right now. Maybe you're having that picnic. You're having that barbecue. And unfortunately, you're sitting around the deck and you're looking at people. It's like, yeah, I know my dog's been walking on the deck. I know there's claw marks all over the place. I know that fence in the back needs to be painted. I really should do it. Yeah. But a lot of people just don't want to do it because it's a hassle. You're getting out the rollers, you're getting out the paintbrushes, you're not able to do that coating the way you should. With this, it's going to make it simple. We're going to do a deck, we're going to do some spindles. We're going to make those projects easier for you, and that's the beauty of having the Wagner.
This comes down to $79.99 when you use your coupon code. Use your coupon code, $79.99. You get this home. Think about all of the areas of your house. I used to be a DIYer myself. I'll probably get back into it now that we own a house here in Minnesota. Think about those chairs that just need a fresh coat of paint. Think about the surfaces that you say, you know what, I want something a little bit more modern. I want something to have a different aesthetic because, hey, times change and we have, and many people are saying, okay, well now we want to do the softer colors or the more neutrals. And then the next day they might say, oh, well now we want a pop of color. That's what's trending in home decor and in your colors. This is how you do it. This is how you can really change up the look in an instant. It is the quick power of the Wagner paint sprayer that you are bringing home for $79.99 with that coupon code. That is all day today. Honor20 is your coupon code. You get this home for $79.99. That is a steal, Paul, for everything that you're going to be able to paint in and throughout your house. Free shipping, free shipping, free shipping on this. You have been loving this all day long, but here is the thing. We have limited quantities. We only brought in a certain amount for the day, and I have the second to last presentation. So while you are enjoying your Memorial Day, maybe you are in and out from your picnics, from your barbecues, I do not want you to wait on this. Chances are either we will be sold out or the price will go back up to its original ShopHQ price, and the deal as far as the coupon is concerned will go off the table. All right, what am I looking at over here, Paul?
I was just at a big shop the other day. I had to pick up some stuff. You see the price on that? $159. Yeah. I'll zoom it in here for you so you can see. Yep. $159 for the exact same price. And this is the exact same unit. This was a few days ago at a big box store. So you can buy the big one or you can buy this one. Same exact price. And by the way, all these prices that you're going to see, $179, $159, that's a typical price for what you're going to see. But remember, you're getting professional results every time you use this. Now, I said we're going to move outside.
Yeah.
We're going to do some deck work.
Oh.
So I'll explain how we're going to do this deck work first. I'm going to have you come over here with me.
Okay, okay.
And the thing about using decks, right, doing decks, you can see, you know, the spray that they were doing there. You need to get the paint inside and in between those deck panels.
Yes.
And it's really hard to do that. But the nice thing about this, I mean, you talk about one-coat coverage and ease of coverage.
Wow.
I know that there's a lot of people out there that are contemplating doing their decks right now.
Yeah.
And they've said, you know what? I just don't want to do it because it's a hassle.
Yep.
I don't want to do it because it's going to take me 3 weeks.
Exactly.
I don't want to do it because I'm going to have paint blobbed all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it because I'm never going to get in between those deck panels.
No excuses now.
All these deck boards are perfectly coated every single time. I'm going to step away. I want you guys to get a close-up shot of down below. There it is. Perfect.
Even on the inside of each and every one of those wood panels.
Every time you use the Wagner paint sprayer, this is the kind of coating that you're going to get.
I have some questions.
Sure.
Is there a special kind of paint that we need to use in this?
You can use any kind of paint.
Okay. Do we have
latex,
okay, go ahead.
stains, shellacs, sealers. You can use oil-based paints as well.
Okay.
So any paint that you normally use with a brush or a roller, you can definitely use in here. Okay. But the most important thing is that, yes, you can use unthin latex. A lot of times when you get these sprayers home, you'll see a caveat on there. Should thin the paint because it's not going to come out as well as. Remember, we've got all the controls here. We've got a high speed, a low speed. We've got a wide fan spray, a narrow fan spray. You can adjust the trigger. So this will allow you to use any kind of paint, anytime, anyhow, and you're going to get that control that you want. That's the beauty.
This day only pricing is $99.99. You are saving 47% off of your everyday ShopHQ price with your coupon code. Takes it down to $79.99. You're using Honor20 at checkout. Honor20 is going to be your coupon code in order to get the extra savings here. We have sold so many of these. Hey, I also want to tell you about something else that we had from Wagner here today. It is our steam cleaner. We only have a few of those left to go around in your steam cleaner. So if you want to add that on to your purchase of your paint sprayer, it's a fantastic opportunity to do that. It's item number 523404. There it is, $129.99. Only about 300 left to go around. Use your coupon code, 20% off. Well, and it's the power of Wagner. This is like a household name. Everybody knows Wagner all across the country. We come back to it for the quality and for the power that you give us.
That's the key. You know, this is a company, as I mentioned earlier, been around for over 65 years. They get it. They understand. They know that, hey, if you take on a project, you want that project to be easy. You don't want any surprises. You're not going to have the surprises here. Now, we started with the deck. We're going to now do the spindles, and I want to show you the controls that I'm talking about here. Remember, we have this on high. You can switch this to low, which is what we're going to do. And the reason we're going to switch it to low because we've got more detailed painting. So that's on low. I have this on wide fan spray here. I'm going to go to a narrow spray. And all I did is just click it right here. And then I want you to watch these spindles because this is the beauty of having a product that you can adjust the paint. Are you seeing this? I mean, here's what we're doing.
Wow.
We're getting the paint on the spindles. And if you've ever had to do spindles, you know what a hassle that can be. You're going to spend hours on the spindles, probably 15, 20 minutes for each spindle. I've literally done this in seconds. But I'm not done yet because we want to take it one step further.
Oh, my
goodness. How about
goodness.
if you had, oh, and there's a great shot. Thank you for that great shot, guys. Because this is truly one coat coverage. Now, if you've got lattice work.
Oh, my.
Again, we've got this set on low. I've got this on a narrow spray.
Okay.
And I've adjusted the trigger so less paint is coming out.
Narrow. Got it. Look how fast.
So you talk about a transformation. You talk about something that's going to get the paint where it should go, not on the neighbors, but on that trellis.
And no drips.
No drips, no runs. No streaks. It's going to be an absolutely perfect finish every time. And if you don't like the color, you just paint it back. Now, if you had trellis work, how long would it take you to paint that trellis?
Hours.
Hours is right. You're going to use a brush. You're going to use a roller. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to say, you know what? I just don't want to do this anymore. By the way, thank you for the shot right here, guys. The shot that you're seeing is that we are not having any drips. We're not having any streaks. We're having a perfect one coat coverage every single time. Now, because you get that one coat coverage and because you get the proper amount of paint, it's going to dry a lot faster. So it's going to be able to be used a lot faster as well. And we can't get any closer than that. And you guys are seeing exactly what we're talking about to try to get that perfect fit every single time. And some of these shots that you're seeing here, I call this my reuse, rework. You can get some old-fashioned stuff. You can get wicker. You can transform that wicker into instantly something that's going to look up to date.
Right.
It's going to be the color of the year.
Right.
Doors. What do we talk about on doors? It is the curb appeal. Lawn furniture, if you've got something, you know, maybe one thing matched, the other thing didn't match. We'll show you that a little later on today, how you can do that. It just makes it so simple. And because anybody can do it, the learning curve is about 15 seconds. I'm going to put you to work in about 15 minutes.
I like that.
Because I got a few things for you to do.
I have 15 minutes left to train here. Here is the thing right now. You are getting this home for $79.99 to take to everything.
Yep.
This paints everything that you need to. So I love what we just saw there. If you are a DIYer, if you want to give new life to pieces all throughout the home, Wagner Paint Sprayer to the rescue. You do not have to go out. You don't have to get rid of your old pieces of furniture. Perhaps they just need a fresh coat of paint. This is how you do it. This is how you save money. This is how you save time as well. Are you seeing how quickly we are taking care of every single paint job throughout the house? So much more to do. Okay, so we're like my house right now. We're making everything blue. Oh, we changed it up.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to do a teal blue. What's next on the list here, Paul?
We had a gray deck, we had a blue door, we had a blue wall, and now we're going to talk about the different surfaces that we might encounter when we talk about the areas in our house.
Yep.
Those are maybe stucco, louvered doors,
with the texture.
and
Yep.
lap siding.
Yep.
When you talk about all these different areas, these are things that people get really frustrated
Yeah.
with. They don't want to use them anymore because it's frustrating. It's too much work. You're not going to get that perfect coat.
Right.
Well, let's start with a stucco.
Okay, let's see.
And by the way, this could be that ceiling as well. The reason I do this is because I want you to see just how quick this is, and I want you to see the kind of coverage that you have.
Are you seeing this?
One coat coverage, and I've done that in about 10 seconds. Now again, I'm going to ask the guys to come in. There you go, perfect. Look at that shot. No runs, no drips, no wasted paint. That's the key to this. If you have a brush, if you have a roller, you've got a lot of wasted paint. And at $35 a gallon to start with, that's a lot of paint you're going to be saving. Now, this container here takes 40 ounces.
Okay.
There's a 4 by 8 foot wall over there.
Yep.
This will do an 8 foot by 8 foot section before you have to change out the paint.
Okay.
Why is that important? What do you do when you roll? You roll, back down. You roll, back down. You're not stopping with this. You're doing that entire wall. You're doing that entire side of the family room. You're doing all those different areas before you have to stop and put new paint in there. So it makes it very, very simple.
This is incredible. Get these before they are gone. Get them while you have this extra savings with the coupon code. Hey, we'd also love to hear from you. If you have your Wagner paint sprayer home already, give us a call. Or if you're shopping on one today, maybe you shopped one before and you're saying, you know what, with that coupon code, I'm going to get a second or I'm going to get a third. You have build to ship to opportunity here. If maybe mom or dad was saying, you know, I have a project that I would like to do, but I've got to wait until I find the right handyman that I really feel like I can trust to do the job, that's of affordable pricing. Guess what? You can do it yourself. So give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Give us a little hello and a shout out to Paul here. We have still time to shop on this, but you've got to be quick. Free shipping when you get this home as well. Extra savings, taking this down to $79.99 with your coupon code on this Memorial Day. It's the perfect time to shop because this is the time of year where we're saying, okay, we've got to upgrade. We've got to refresh this space. We want to give new life to this piece of furniture. This is how you do it.
I kind of call it like we're coming out of hibernation, right? We're in the backyard now.
Yep.
And it's Memorial Day. Maybe you're having a picnic, had a picnic earlier today. You're all sitting around the deck. You know what the deck looks like. You know what the fence looks like. You know what that door looks like. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I really should, but I don't want it to be a hassle. Well, you've seen it already. We've done a door, we've done a wall, we've done a deck, we've done this, it could be like a popcorn ceiling or also could be like a stucco. But let's talk about louvered doors. And by the way, if there's any parents out there and you want your kids to get a job for the summer, here's what I've said it all day. I'm going to keep saying it again. Start a company called We Paint Doors. Okay, We Paint Doors. And I want you to paint a door and charge it $50 a door. Because that's what people are charging.
Yeah.
If you get a painter, you can charge $50, $100 a door.
Amazing.
Let's see how fast we can make $50. All right.
Are we timing? Are we timing? Look at that. And this is a hard one to do. How else would you get this done as quickly? You couldn't. It couldn't happen.
It couldn't. And you're not going to get the paint up inside those louvers. But that way you've done it. You just made $50 in about 25 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Now the critical thing for this, you're seeing it right now. That's a great shot. The paint is going up inside those louvers, and it's not dripping, it's not running, it's not streaking.
No,
And this will be dry and ready to be used within about 20 minutes.
Think about that, though. If I were going in with a small paintbrush and doing over and over and back again, this the after that you're seeing here would have drips upon drips upon drips. It would all be getting on the floor. You would have to go back over and even it out. This is how you get the job done faster. An even coat every single time. Okay, so once again, this is, how long is the cord?
So the cord is 8 foot.
8 foot, okay.
And you're going to plug this in with standard 110 outlet. Don't need any special electrical.
Yeah, wonderful.
So the nice thing about this, you put a 25-foot cord on there, you're going to reach the entire room. Doesn't matter how big it is. So plug it in, walk around. You're going to do all your painting there as well. And you're going to get that one coat coverage. Yeah. Now, I saved the best for last. Lap siding. And a lot of people have the lap siding on their house. Lap siding can be a real pain for two reasons.
Right.
First of all, it's got all the wood striations. So
Look
this
at
is
that.
all wood grain on here.
Yeah.
But then it's got these little laps, 1/4-inch laps over all the siding. Well, if you're going to try to paint that with a roller, with a brush, you're going to give up after about 1 foot of lap siding.
Oh, for sure. That'd be me.
But
That'd
now,
be me.
that's on thin latex. That's straight out of the can, and that is a perfect coat
10
every single time.
seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
So think about this. If you have that lap siding to do, if you've got that shed, if you got that one side of the house, you want that perfect look, that curb appeal, this is going to allow you to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is how you don't feel bogged down with projects around the house. Summertime is when we want to go outdoors. We want to spend time with our family. We want to spend time with our grandkids. We want to go to the park. We want to get some sun, right? We want to enjoy what the summertime means for us. Don't get bogged down with all of those home projects that can really take so much time, so much stress, so much energy, and also so much money. I want to go back to that for a second here, Paul, because you know pricing for professional painters.
Sure.
This is something that could cost you thousands of dollars
Absolutely.
depending on the job.
There's no question about it. A house will start you at about $4,000 to paint it. It could go up to $10,000, $15,000 depending on the detail work that you have. That's
And everything's more
if you
expensive
can
these days.
find a painter, and I really want to stress that.
Yeah.
In the trades, generally, we're up here in Minnesota, pretty much all around the country, tradespeople are writing their own ticket. And what I mean by that, there's so much work, and a lot of the tradespeople are retiring, so there's plenty of work out there for people. So these tradespeople are picking their projects. They're saying, you know what? I don't want to do that. It's too much of a hassle. But I'll do this one because it pays really well and I can do it really quickly. That's what's happening with tradespeople. You are now a tradesperson
You're in
because
control.
you've got a professional paint sprayer. You're going to save 20% of the paint. You're going to save the hassle. And by the way, when it's time to clean up, you're going to be really happy with that. We've got a demonstration for you here because it's the one thing I hear from people when they're done painting. It's like, oh, I got to clean up.
Oh my gosh, it's always the worst part of the job.
Let's just throw it out, right?
Exactly.
Just toss it because it's such a hassle.
Yes.
Well, here's what I want to
No
explain
mess.
to you. Now, when you're cleaning up, it's really important to know the paint goes up here and out here. So there's a tube here and a tube here. No paint gets in here.
Okay.
No paint gets inside the turbine. This is just the air. And this is how you clean it up. I want you guys to get a shot right here, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. Now, the first thing you're going to notice, you're going to see paint come out. See the paint?
Yeah.
That's blue paint. Still blue paint,
Okay.
clear water.
Oh.
We are cleaned in about 10 seconds. Now, here's what I'll tell you. True disclosure. When you're done with the entire project, you want to unscrew this unscrews.
Okay.
Scrub everything out.
Yeah.
Soak in water for 10, 15 minutes. You're done.
That's it.
That is the
All we need to
beauty of
do.
having this. You can get the job done. And by the way, what I did was I took the paint out of here. This is the blue paint we used earlier, kind that you love so much because you love blue.
I love blue. I have
We
to now.
dumped the paint out. We put regular tap water in here, not just one of the regular cold tap water.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be distilled, doesn't have to be warm, doesn't have to be soapy.
it.
Regular water in here, and that's what you're seeing in here. So this is a container with the water, and I just sprayed it out. That's literally all you have to do. So when you're talking about the hassle of cleaning, the hassle of cleaning has gone bye-bye. There is no more hassle with cleaning because this allows you to get it done perfectly every single time.
1,600 out the door. Do not wait on this. We have the coupon code today for our Memorial Day celebration, saving you an extra 20% off. Add this to your cart and check out. You are going to be so thrilled that you did. Those jobs that you have been putting off. Maybe your wife has been saying, I need you to paint this. I need you to paint that. Well, why are my paint jobs not done?
It's time.
This is how you get it done in a flash. You save money, you save energy, you save time. 20% off with your code HONOR20. We've never had this before here and available on your paint sprayer. So this is your opportunity to get the paint sprayer home for $79.99. Multi-surface, taking care of every single area of your home. The fence, the doors, the decking, the siding, the wood furniture that you want to breathe new life into. Now you can do it, but you can get that professional paint job every single time.
Every single time. And by the way, anybody can do this. It is very, very simple. The learning curve is about a minute. I mean, that's literally what I tell people.
I like that. That's my kind of product.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little contest. We're going to have a contest the opposite way. You're going to use the paint sprayer.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the brush.
Okay.
All right, we're going to do a fence.
I can do that.
Now, for your tutorial,
Yeah. All right, tell
full
me.
disclosure,
What do I have to do?
we didn't meet before the show, right?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. So what I want to tell you is when you're painting, a lot of people have a tendency to go up and down when they're painting.
Uh-huh.
You want to stay perpendicular to the surface.
Okay.
Right? And you want to stay about a foot away.
Okay.
And you'll know once you start putting the paint on,
Yeah.
you can go back a little bit, go in a little bit, and you'll get the perfect coating.
Okay.
Now, what a lot of people try to do is they try to go back and forth and like, just one steady down, one steady up, nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. And that's all you need to do.
Okay, I'm practicing.
And you're pulling the trigger.
Okay.
And you're just going.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you on this side over here.
Okay, great.
I'm going to be on this side over here.
Oh, I'm so ready.
And you got to give me a little bit of a head start
Where's
because
the trigger? Oh, right here. Okay,
it's
the
right
big,
there.
Yeah, the big yellow thing.
Yep. So I'm going to start painting here.
All right.
And you
Are
have
we
some fun
ready?
over there. Pull it all the way. There you go. You're a little fast. Just slow down a little bit. And you are now an expert.
Woo!
How long did that take?
Do you see this? I can paint.
Of course you can. And the nice part of it, you're getting that one coat coverage. You don't have to keep going over it.
Right.
You're getting in between those slats. You're allowing yourself to not have to come back and get rid of the blobs, the drips, the runs. You're not having to worry about anything like that either.
Wait, okay, this is so satisfying right now.
Isn't that great?
Getting the job done.
You're already halfway and I'm going to quit because I give up.
Oh my
I'll just let you keep going.
goodness.
So here's the thing about what I've noticed about people. Once I turn them loose with that,
I'm like, I'm gonna paint everything now.
why wouldn't you? And
My
you're doing a great
husband's like,
job.
this is great.
And you've got a really good speed going right there.
Yeah.
And so you see that you're not putting too much paint on.
Right.
And you can get a little bit closer to the surface, and then you'll see that paint gets on a little smoother as well.
Oh, there we go.
And you know what I think about it? I'm going to have you finish that fence. How's that sound?
All right.
So the nice thing about it is, literally, you've been spraying for about 30 seconds. You're already an expert. You're not staying around where the neighbors are.
Oh,
You're getting that perfect paint every
true.
time. You're finishing that deck. You're finishing that fence. You're getting that motivational thing done. So it's like, you know what? I can take on more than this project.
Right.
Maybe I'm going to take on the doghouse. Maybe I'm going to do that playroom downstairs. Maybe I'm going to do all that furniture downstairs or whatever it is. And it allows you, you're even fixing my bad spots too. So I thank you for that.
Paul.
I thank you for that.
There we go.
And you know what? I got to tell you,
Woo!
the speed that you are doing that just goes to show. You picked that up about a minute and a half ago, by the way.
Right.
Because I've been timing, and you're already an expert.
Oh my
And you're done.
goodness. Okay, that's the thing. If I can do it, you can too. So, like, look at my project.
Can we get close up here?
What do
I
we
want you
think?
to see this.
Paul, can you grade me?
I will tell you that is absolutely perfect. And here's why I said that. Now, I'll be real honest with you. Now, notice what you're not seeing on there. You're not seeing blobs, streaks, runs. You're
Right.
not seeing excess paint
Right.
that goes on there. You're seeing a perfect coat. It's going in between those slats, even though they're so close together. It's allowing you to get that perfect coat every single time. And now think about this. If you had a fence to do in the entire backyard,
Yeah.
if you tried to use a roller, if you
Right.
tried to use a brush, it would take you hours and hours and days and days.
Right.
You did one section in about a minute and 30 seconds, and you could do that entire fence probably in just maybe about 3-4 hours.
Did you guys see that? I can do it. I can do things today with the Wagner paint sprayer. That was so simple. that was so easy to accomplish, and it was done in a minute. I was able to give that even coat of paint here. You think about all of the hassle for the alternatives, right? The regular old roller, the paintbrush, the dripping, the mess, your hands are dirty by the end of it, the cleanup then after, the price because you're using more paint.
Sure, yeah,
right?
absolutely. It's a real deal.
I mean, this is how you shop smart. This is how you get those jobs done more efficiently and effectively as well. $79.99 is your price today with that coupon code. I don't want anybody waiting on this opportunity. It is the hot seller on our day. Also, let me show you what's going on ShopHQ.com right now. So if you go to our website, which many of you guys are already shopping there already, I want you to check out some other opportunities that we have for you to shop today while you're at home, while you are enjoying your holiday. We have all of these beautiful jewelry pieces from our Diamond Boutique that you are able to grab up. So if you're shopping some home improvement, if you are also adding on the Wagner steam cleaner, only about 300 of those left to go around. I also want to direct your attention to some of our most fabulous jewelry that we have in our little Diamond Boutique here today. Think about those special occasions coming up. That is from Morris & David. $499, your choice of your white gold or your yellow gold there. Today is all about home improvement. It's the unofficial kickoff of the summer is always Memorial Day weekend, and this is truly when homeowners across the country are saying, all right, now it's time. It's time to get some things done. Wagner paint sprayer to the rescue. This is how you do it.
And the nice thing about this time of year, humidity is perfect.
Right.
The temperatures are perfect, so it's a perfect time to do those paint jobs.
Yeah.
If you get later on into the deep, deep summer, you're getting some higher humidity. And it's not to say you can't paint them, but the paint is so much easier to do when you have the right humidity levels and temperature levels as well. But it really all depends on how you put that paint on.
Yeah.
Remember this wall that we did?
I
So
do.
we did this when we first started, right? This is all dry over here.
It's the wall
this
of
is what you
shame
did,
here.
and there's nothing wrong with what you did. It's just there's paint on there,
Right.
you know, and this is not dry.
Right. No,
And
it's
the
not.
reason it's not dry is because it's a heavy coat of paint.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And it's
You've got good
splotchy.
coverage, but you don't need that much coverage.
Right,
You
right.
can see with the Wagner, because I put the proper amount on, I'm not wasting paint. You're saving about 20% of the paint that you're using, but it just makes it so simple to do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to step over here and show you one more thing
Yes,
too.
absolutely.
Because remember, we talked about all the different settings that Wagner allows you to do.
Yeah.
Remember I said that you could spray
Right.
horizontally or you can spray vertically.
Okay.
That's horizontal.
Got
now
it.
remember, when we're doing way up top there, I'm going to probably want to spray horizontal because it's getting a nice fan spray.
Okay, sure.
With a 90-degree twist, and that's all I'm doing, 90 degrees, now we can spray vertically.
Wow.
So it really allows you, if I'm down low, I can go
Yes.
sideways, and it's just more ergonomic for putting that paint on. But let's talk about the detail work that Wagner's done, and this is what I absolutely love.
Okay.
Remember, we've got a little stencil over here, and I'm going to paint that stencil, but I'm not going to go hog wild with all the paint.
Yeah.
Here's the detail that you've got. I'm on high.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip to low. I've got that wide fan spray. I'm going to flip to narrow fan
Okay.
spray. Now, here's something that's really important to know. When I pull the trigger, no paint comes out.
Right.
The first pull that I do, it accesses the turbine. It starts the air. And so what this allows me to do is I pull the trigger as much as I want. I can get as much or as little paint on my detail work as I want. So if I want just a little bit, I've got a little bit. And now I've just made a little decal.
Oh, look how cool. So think about that,
So,
right?
and the other thing I did here, you probably didn't even notice, I went a little two-tone. I went light on the pedals over here,
Okay.
and I went heavy on this
a
side.
bit of gradient style, yeah.
The nice thing about this is this gives you all the detail that you need to get that perfect look every single time. There are no paint sprayers out here that do this, like Wagner.
Right.
Company that's been around for over 65 years, they get it, they understand. They will make that project so much easier every time you use it. Now, guys in the control, I don't know if you guys have it. I did a project in my kitchen. And if you guys have that, I want to talk about the project that I did.
Okay.
And how I turned, okay, so here's what it is. It was a big, wide cabinet. and I wanted to cut that into a center island for my kitchen. I had to cut 1 foot out of the center, squish it together, put it all back together. But the key I had to do was paint it so it looked beautiful.
Yeah.
I used the Wagner paint sprayer. And when I used that Wagner paint sprayer, we had a kitchen island that absolutely fit perfectly. Here it is.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
So I squish it all together. You'll see the before and after here. That's the before, that's the cutting it apart, and that's the after.
Oh my goodness.
So the nice thing about this is that if you're just at all a DIY guy, you can do this stuff. You can make it your own. You can have some fun with it, and it really allows you to get the project done.
And it's going
easily.
to be done faster than ever before. That's what we are doing here with the Wagner paint sprayer. If you are somebody who says, okay, that needs a fresh coat of paint, I want to update, I want to refresh, maybe you do want to do something and you have a piece of furniture in your home like you just saw right there with Paul's design for the kitchen island, this is how you do it. You do it for a fraction of the cost and for a fraction of the time. But here's the thing, I do not want you guys to miss out on this opportunity. We only have about 15 minutes left to shop. This is the second to last presentation on the day, especially on a holiday. Why is that important? Because you are going to be going here, there, and everywhere on Memorial Day. Maybe you're getting ready for your celebration. Maybe you're sitting down right now. If you are seeing this on your television screen, I want you to lock in the price while the coupon code is available. Don't wait until our later presentations. It might not be here by then. That is how popular the Wagner paint sprayer has been. You can bring this home right now on free shipping on everything, especially if you're brand new to ShopHQ, free shipping all day, every day. And we have the coupon code that takes this down to $79.99.
That's crazy.
You couldn't get anything for that price as far as DIY is concerned,
and
right?
as I said earlier, I was in the big box store. This is $159.
Yeah.
And the exact same unit was $159.
Yeah.
So there, not only is it a great price, but it's going to make those projects so much easier. It's going to take that project that you never wanted to do, and it's going to make it, you know what, I want to try it, and I want to try this and that and that. What have we done today? We did a door, we did a wall, we did a deck, we did spindles, we did the stucco, we did a louvered door, we did lap siding, we did a fence. Now we're going to do wicker.
I did a fence.
You did it.
Which I'm very proud of,
She did a fence.
by the way.
You did really good.
That's going on my reel.
Why not? Why
my
wouldn't
TV reel. But you're so right about that. It's an empowering moment.
It is.
And I also love how you talked about the detailing that you did with the stencil work over here. You are in complete control.
It's so
time.
important because a lot of the paint sprayers that you get out there, it's a point and shoot.
Yeah.
And it's a point and hope.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. This gives you the detail that you want, horizontal, vertical.
Okay, what are we doing now?
Well, we're going to do some wicker, but if you had one of these, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
You can spray this. You see the dust and the haze that's coming up?
Yes, it gets everywhere.
It's pretty, and then you get that kind of stuff.
Can we get Paul some water?
I'm okay for now. But the nice thing about this is that we can change this look instantly.
Oh!
And I also want you to see, watch that blue paint. Watch that blue paint.
Stop.
Gone.
Stop.
So the nice thing about this, you can get that perfect look every single time. And if you've ever tried to do wicker, you know what a hassle that can be. There's no way you're going to get inside those wicker marks. There's no way you're going to get inside all those areas. You're going to use a brush. It's going to run. It's going to glob. It's going to get all over the place. Don't have to worry about it with this because all that is covered, one coat coverage. I call it the automobile type coverage. Thank you for this shot right here, guys. This is the shot that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is the shot that says, you know what? You can get the paint where it's supposed to go, not on the neighbors, inside that wicker. And look at the detail that we're showing you. But thank you. We got such a great crew here. I got to tell you, I really shout out to everybody. This is what you want to see. You want to see that this is not something we put together, not something we pre-did. This is all live, and it's getting that perfect coverage every single time.
Every single time. Think about the savings here. When maybe you are somebody who is pricing out all of the projects of your house. I am in that situation, just moved to Minnesota. We bought a house out here, and we are looking at every single job that is completely piling on top of each other. And it gets expensive, and it gets expensive quickly. So if you have been pricing out and saying, my goodness, it's just too expensive, this could cost you thousands of dollars depending on the job that you're doing, depending on the work that you need done in your home. And then not only that, okay, so we talked the price factor, then we talk about the timeline to get it done. Do we have to wait 2 weeks? Do we have to wait 2 months in order to get that scheduled, right? And it's completely on their time. And most of the time they're saying, oh, you know what? It's going to cost you a little bit more now, and it's going to take more time before that job is done.
Unfortunately, our costs have gone up. Unfortunately, it's going to cost a little more. What that means is that we have so many jobs, we don't have to worry about it. We can charge what we want, and that's what you're finding. Painting is very, very expensive. Now, I will tell you, they do a great job. Why do they do a great job? They use a paint sprayer.
Yeah.
When they come to those jobs, you'll see that they come with a paint sprayer, and that's what it allows you to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you on a quick tour one more time here before we get into a little more detail work. Because I want you to see all the controls that you have with the Wagner. Remember, you can't get this with any other paint sprayer. You've got the high or low, and that's your turbine speed. That's going to allow you to push more or less air out of there. You've got a narrow fan spray and a wide fan spray. You literally just click it back and forth, whichever one you want. You also have this adjustment right here, and this is going to adjust how that trigger pulls back. So you can pull it back further, less, and that adjusts how much paint you're going to have. And also you can paint horizontally or vertically just with a twist of a finger. So it could not be simpler. 10 minutes to shop. Very, very simple.
10 minutes to shop. It is easy cleanup. It is no mess, and it takes every single kind of paint, right?
Every kind of paint.
And stain.
On thin latex, stain, lacquers, sealers, any kind of paint that you want, because remember.
Check, check, check.
Yeah, you're dialing in how you want that to spray. If you got wide surfaces, you're going to have it on high. If you got detailed surfaces, you're going to have it on low. If you're way up high, you'll probably have it on horizontal. If you're down below, it'll be vertical. So you can adjust this to do anything you want. Even these funny little projects here that I'm going to do.
Completely customized approach to your paint jobs in and throughout your house. Are you on the phone lines yet? Are you ordering this yet? Final 10 minutes to shop. This is so exciting because with that coupon code, you get it home for $79.99, saving you so much time, so much energy, and so much money in the long run. You will use this for every single paint job in your house.
And I want to talk about reusing. Once in a while we go out and we see maybe some pots on the side of the road free, right? And they just don't match. They're old, whatever it is. This is going to make you transform those pots. I'm going to have you stand right over here by me. And I'm going to show you this. This is one of those, don't blink or you'll miss it, right? So I spin this around.
What have we done? Are you serious?
About 5 seconds.
I'm amazed.
We transformed, we're not, wait a second. Haven't quite transformed it. Now it's transformed. So,
you have blown my mind.
Here's what I like about this. It doesn't matter what the project is. If you've got that outdoor furniture decor that you want, but you want to match something. Maybe it's just for a party, and you want to match something for a color for a party or whatever it is. Paint this over. When you're done, get rid of it, paint it a different color. Same thing with kitchen cabinets. That's one thing I'll tell people as well. The best bang for your buck for kitchen cabinets is to get yourself a new coat of paint because it looks absolutely perfect. It gives you the best bang for the buck, and you don't have to worry about, oh, didn't like the color? Well, paint over it.
$500 out the door, 7 minutes to shop, everybody. Your price, $79.99 with that coupon code. All right, now, oh my gosh, now we're taking it outdoors to the chairs as well.
Not only that, but this is one of these, I don't know if you can tell, this is one of these, kind of inexpensive plastic chairs. The inexpensive plastic chairs that sit in the back and they fade. And what do? You throw them out. We're not going to throw them out anymore because we're going to transform this. Remember that pot that we have? Nice little orange? You step over here, I'll step over here. And how about an instant change?
Look. Okay, so now you have that bright pop of color. Think about if you were taking these from the deck to to maybe poolside, and you have a brand new color scheme. You are refreshing the entire look right here. This is how you go from drab to fab in seconds.
Well, in seconds. And remember, I painted this kind of a beach orange.
Yeah.
If I don't like the
it.
color, I paint over it.
Right.
And
Paint over
even
paint.
all the detail work for the lattice work here as well. It's one coat coverage, so you don't have to worry about it. Is it going to cover? Absolutely, it's going to cover. Because you control how much paint comes out.
Yeah.
You control where I put that paint.
hurry, hurry.
And it allows you to have all that control that you want.
600 now out the door. We have 6 minutes to shop. Get a few of these. I'm hearing from my producer that a lot of you guys are stocking up, getting multiples, especially at that price with the coupon code. Take advantage of the bill to ship to opportunity. If you know somebody, a friend or family member who maybe has said to you, okay, I've got a lot of projects going on. I don't know how I can possibly ever get all of them done. You can send them a Wagner paint sprayer. They're going to be able to get that job done faster than ever before. No mess, no stress, no hassle, an even coat of paint every single time. Paul Ryan, I am so glad to have been here with you today. Still time to shop on this, though. $79.99 with your coupon code. This is fantastic.
So it motivates people is really what it does.
Yeah.
The thing you're going to find when you get this home, maybe you're going to start with one small project. It might be a section of the deck.
Right.
It might be the shed.
Yeah.
It might be that one room downstairs that you need to do. Once you do those projects, you're going to find that it takes it to a next level.
Right.
It makes it allow you to do the project without getting frustrated,
Right.
without wasting paint, and it allows you to say, you know what, that is a sense of accomplishment. I'm going to try something else.
Exactly.
Now, the other thing, too, remember, we talked about this earlier, but I think it's really important. One coat coverage.
Yep.
This door we painted at the beginning of the show, totally dry.
Yeah.
Right, totally dry.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it,
And we didn't have to go in here
No.
with a small little paintbrush to
It's
get
done.
each and every curve.
it's done. But if you didn't like the color, well, how about if we just paint over
Oh
it?
my goodness. And we're going from blue to an eggshell
Yep.
right now.
Now, I'll tell you the reason I did this. Remember you said you bought that house
I did.
Everything
I've got
was
a lot of
painted
blue.
and you realized how much you didn't like blue?
I did. I did.
I'm taking that into account right
Current situation. This is Hannah's point of view right
now.
now.
So Hannah, no more blue for you.
I hope my husband's watching. I hope he's shopping. I hope he's getting this home for us. I hope everybody else is too that feels like the job is too much for them. It's not anymore. We are changing the look of the door of the room in an instant. Presto changeo, brand new door. And we are getting into every single nook and cranny because you have that angled spray here.
Yeah,
Getting
and
everywhere you need it to go.
What it allows you to do, it allows you to get that perfect coat every single time. So you're not wasting paint, you're not wasting time. And you'll notice that on this particular door, I'm going a little slower. And the reason I'm going a little slower is because we had a deep, dark blue on there.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure that, number one, I'm just coming by one time. So I'm not coming back and forth and doing a bunch of different coats. So I'm going a little slower to make sure I get that paint all in the nooks and crannies. So we have transformed that door from that blue into an eggshell. No more blue.
This is my house
No
right
more
now.
blue. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to do one more. Can I do one of those over
Absolutely.
here before we close this out? 3 minutes left to shop, everybody. This is our hot seller on the day. We only have one more presentation for you today on this Memorial Day. We hope you are enjoying good food. We hope you are enjoying good company today. But we really are taking care of business. That's what I've called the last 3 hours of shopping with you, giving you cleaner homes with the Wagner Steam Cleaner. By the way, that is on its way to a sellout right now. If you want to add that on to your purchase, we'll go ahead and sideswipe that. Get the paint sprayer. We're taking care of so many different jobs in the house. We're taking advantage of this great deal right now too. $99.99 or taking it down to $79.99 while quantities last, with that extra special code today that we have for our Memorial Day celebration. All right, what color are we going back to the green?
Back
We're
to the
gonna
green,
do one of the
and
doors
here's what
here.
I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Because we've proven that you're an expert, I thought we'd finish the show with two of the hardest things to paint, and that's going to be the stucco and the louvered doors. Okay?
Okay.
So you've already had your
I'm
tutorial.
gonna button up here. Okay.
You don't really have to button up, but if you want to, it's
I wore
fine.
my paint shirt.
Here you go.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Yep, and you just have some fun.
Where do you want me to start? Does it
Wherever
matter?
you want.
All right, I'm gonna do this one first.
Sure.
Here we go. All right, watch everybody. If I can do it, you can do it. Here we go.
Now, the nice thing about what you're doing is you're getting that paint inside the louvers. It's going up the louvers. You're not worried about any of that paint going where it shouldn't.
Right.
It's one coat coverage. You're not coming back and worrying about any of those streaks, those runs, those drips, the paint not going where it should not go. It's absolutely perfect every single time.
Oh my goodness. And it's so satisfying too.
Well, it is, but the nice thing about it too is that you're going to find that when you do that, it's like, you know what, I can take on that other project.
Right.
I can do this, I can do that. And all these projects are going to, and you're done, that's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, I know we're at
So
42
exciting.
seconds, so I
Okay.
want you to finish the stucco. Can you
right.
finish the stucco?
I think I can. I think I can.
And while she's
All
doing
right.
that, I will tell you,
We're timing.
this is Wagner. It is the best price that we got. With that 20% coupon, takes it down to $79. It's going to get that one coat coverage. You're not going to worry about the drips. You're not going to worry about the streaks. It is today's price only. Please do
Tell 'em,
not
Paul.
hesitate.
Tell 'em,
Make sure
Paul.
that you get in there before this sells out. We have an expert painter.
Woo!
She has just finished the stucco, and she is an expert.
We did it. Mission accomplished, Paul.
Nothing to this.